Hello YouTube, my name is Jack and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Welgun, the SMG from Vanguard, and if it's any good or not. I've got a few things to say about this gun, so let's get into it. To start with, to unlock this gun, I think you have to get like 10 or 15 kills with an SMG in multiplayer in 10 matches, or 15 kills in 10 matches, or 10 kills in 15 matches. It's either one of them with aim down sight SMG kill. So you got to do that first to unlock it. It might be different now, I'm not sure. But anyway, I unlocked it. And in multiplayer, this Welgun is nasty. It's the most easiest SMG you'll ever use. The moment I picked it up, like when I usually grab a new gun, yeah, I'll pick it up. And you got to get used to the recoil. You got to get used to the sprinting time. There's a lot of stuff you got to get used to. And occasionally you'll use a gun to start with, and the first few engagements you'll die, and you'll be like, all right, that's fine. I've just got to get used to the gun. But with this Welgun, the second I picked it up, it was like I was just winning every single gunfight in multiplayer. I mean, I died. I wasn't just nuking every game, but like most like straight one-on-one gunfights in multiplayer, this gun was just dominant with no attachments. So then I sort of slightly leveled it up. Put like movement and quick on it just to give it some speed. I think I put the recoil booster on and stuff like that. But hardly that was about it. 3 attachments, and the gun was nasty. And in multiplayer, it was a beast. Long shots are easy. Accuracy is easy. Speed is brilliant. The aim down sight is brilliant. The sprints of everything's brilliant about it in multiplayer. But then I took it into Warzone, and I thought, right, let's go, man. I'll start off in this pre-game, and look, you'll see what happened. And that's what the iron sights look like in Warzone and Battle Royale. Why change it? Why change the gun? Why make people level this gun up in multiplayer? Spend hours leveling the gun up in... Well, it doesn't take that long to level up in multiplayer because it's a very, very easy gun to use. But I almost felt tricked. And like, this is the first time in like Call of Duty where I've felt tricked by Call of Duty loads of times, but like where I actually felt like maliciously tricked. It felt like they'd purposely made it harder to control it in Warzone to make you spend sort of another amount of time trying to almost level it up again in Warzone, because leveling it up in multiplayer with most guns, you can usually take it into, like, say you got an AK-74U or an LC-10 or an OTS, you can use it in multiplayer, or an MP40, you can use it in multiplayer, and roughly you take it, if you're doing well with it in multiplayer, you're hitting headshots, you're hitting long shots. If you take it into Battle Royale, there's a couple little things you got to get used to, but in general, the gun pretty much works the same. But this gun just does not act the same in Battle Royale as it does in multiplayer, and I felt like really like actually conned by it, because I felt like they just want to get me to be using this gun for longer, to spend more time on the game, and that's how I actually felt with this gun. I was really disappointed with it in Battle Royale. It's a decent SMG, but it's not anywhere like it performs in multiplayer. It just doesn't translate at all, and I hope this isn't what's going to be happening with all the guns, because I'll tell you what, Call of Duty, you'll lose your multiplayer games. People might buy them to buy guns. Well, this could be what they're trying to do. They could try and just phase out the multiplayer games altogether, so people are just buying in-game purchases. That's a possibility, but I swear you need to keep your multiplayer people happy, man, as well. And you need to keep your general player base happy as well. You can't just be like, say, well, use this gun for like 4 or 5 hours, get good with it, and then jump into Battle Royale, where, to be honest, most people want to use these guns in the Battle Royale scene, not in the multiplayer scene. They're using them to play in Battle Royales, Warzone, Rebirth, whatever it is. So when you've got to learn the gun, relearn the gun again in Battle Royale or Rebirth, it just sucks, man. Call of Duty, man. I don't see why you had to change a gun. There's no reason. Like, I don't get it. Your other guns don't change. Your other Vanguard, some Vanguard guns slightly change, but not as much as this Welgun does. So I don't want to ramble too much. I've spent about a week and a half trying to make a good build for this gun. And like I say, it just behaves completely different in a Warzone. So this was sort of the best build I come to. And to be honest, I don't even know if this is the best build. There's probably a lot better builds. But I was really enjoying this gun. The potential on it in multiplayer. I don't want to keep saying how good it was in multiplayer and how bad it is in Warzone. But that is truly how it is with this gun. I mean, someone else might use this gun and go, nah, actually, this is really good in Warzone. But you can't tell me it's the same gun. It might be really good in Warzone, but whatever you've practiced with in multiplayer is not going to be the same gun in a Warzone. So yeah, when I jumped into Rebirth, the control of, I was missing a lot of shots. And like I say, I had it with hardly anything. No attachments apart from recoil booster, fleet, quick. And I don't even think I had a stock. I definitely didn't have slate reflector on because the iron sights are nasty in multiplayer, but in Warzone they're literally unusable. So I had to put a slate reflector on. The mags didn't seem to be doing, like, the damage that the bullets were doing didn't translate neither. So like, say for example you're practicing with the LC10 in multiplayer, there's a very quick time to kill in multiplayer, but you get a sort of gist. It's going to be about 2 or 3 times the amount of time that it takes, especially if you're hitting headshots and stuff like that, that it does in multiplayer. And then you translate that into Warzone because they've got 250 health. But this, it was just, I don't know, man. Put it this way, if you're just a casual gamer, this gun will take a very long time to perfect. A very long time to perfect. It's not great. To be honest, I can't wait till I've finished with this video and finished with this gun just to start using another SMG. Like, a lot of times, this is a kitted out Welgun, yeah, with incendiary rounds, however you say that. I still can't say that word. So it's a kitted out gun with these rounds, movement, remove stock, and so many times I've picked my loadout up and I've thought I might just keep this ground loot MP40, or I might just keep this ground loot M1982. Like a lot of times, it's only because I'm trying to make a video with this gun that I keep picking it up. Like, this is worse than ground loot. So it could just be the build that I've made. It could just be the build. But to be honest, I don't think it is. I think the gun is just shit, man. I think it's just not a very good gun. It was hyped up a lot. And in multiplayer, it's brilliant. Really, really good in multiplayer. Really good and really easy to use. You're hitting long shots, headshots, multi-kills immediately with this gun without any attachments. But in Warzone and Rebirth Island, this gun just isn't the one, man. It's just not the one at all. The hipfire PPSH build is better than this. You're probably actually more accurate with a hipfire PPSH than you are aiming down sight with this. It's not easy to control. It's not hard to control, but the difference between the multiplayer version and this, it's super hard to control, and it just doesn't behave the same. So yeah, I'm not happy with this gun. I can't wait till I finish this video and got this gun out of the way. I mean, I might end up getting good with this gun, but it's just not worth it because there's better SMGs. It's as simple as that. This gun doesn't have very many benefits to it. The speed, the running speed, but then again, you've got other guns that do the same thing. You can probably kit an AR out just as good as this one. So yeah, this is kind of a thumbs down, man. Multiplayer, like 2 thumbs up, but in Rebirth and Warzone, 5 thumbs down, man. I don't like this gun. I don't like it. I could be wrong, but I don't like it. But this is the build that I sort of ended up using and sort of tweaked a few things. But I'm going to stop going on about this gun. I hope that I get this video finished. All this rant that I might not even make it. So I hope it does make it to the video because I am really ranting. I don't like this gun. I've used it for about a week and a half. And I was tempted to pick up ground loot guns instead of this when I was getting my loadout. So if that says anything, I don't know. But again, in multiplayer, it's a beast. But that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote. But I lost a lot of gunfights in Warzone and Rebirth with this. A lot of one-on-one. Just when sometimes they were using ground loot stuff. So yeah, the gun's useless, man. You hit very, very clean headshots and it does delete. And you hit you control your recoil perfectly. But it's you have to be perfect with this gun. There's no sort of two ways about it. So yeah, it's not a very good gun. I wouldn't bother unlocking it, even unlocking it for multiplayer. But if I knew what I knew now about this gun, I would have just left it. I mean, I unlock guns just for the sake of it. But yeah, if you had choice to unlock another gun, I'd, out of the Vanguard SMGs, the PPSH, the M1982, the MP40, and the Owen gun, and the Sten, they're all quite good options. So yeah, man, that's about it. Anyway, yeah, if you did enjoy the video, guys, please hit the like button and don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you do want to see some more content. And yeah, this is a thumbs down, man. Boo for the Welgun. Yeah, and goodbye.
That's good.
You got shields.
Anyone need body armor? Hot caliber round.
Yeah, this Welgun, it might be like the best gun I've ever used in multiplayer and the worst gun I've ever used in Battle Royale, man. It's just not good. It's just letting me down way too much, man.